ideas in life are not born fully formed. Not all ideas are created equal. So let me share with you the hierarchy of ideas and actions in your life. At the lowest level are ideas that are like impulsive ideas, impulse. Something happens in your life and you want to act immediately on it. They come from your past experiences, your habits, the way of being you have, and they come without thought. It's a physical impulse. Sometimes you cannot even control it. Some of these impulses come from anger, fear, guilt, grief, or greed or attraction. This is like a very physical, impulsive reaction that you cannot even control. That is the lowest hierarchy of an idea. So when you take an action impulsively, typically that is the least thought through and least evolved action you can take. Beyond impulse, a better quality of idea or action is instinct. Instinct comes from being in touch with your body. It comes from very highly honed references and inferences, a lot of learning you've had in life, and you know that there is a flow of things, and you instinctively know that feels right to me. So you're not reacting to something, you are responding to a deep knowingness of rightness in your literal physical being. That's why we call it gut instinct. You don't know why that's right, but it feels right. So it's not like a reaction, but it is an expansion. When you imagine doing something, you feel expanded. That is instinct. Above instinct lies inspiration. Inspiration is a faculty where you receive a vision that truly inspires you to act. You become truly expanded with the belief how wonderful it will be if what I have just visualized was true. It's a visionary act. So, inspiration usually is a very high quality of idea that descends into your consciousness. And the highest form of idea is called intuition. Intuition is like a drop of insight coming from the soul where you do not even know why you know, but you know this is what you are meant to do. You don't even have a choice in matter. You feel like I was meant to do this. This is me. This is my purpose. So impulse comes from our solar plexus, which is our passion. So we are very passionate about our impulses, not our best response, but there's a lot of passion in it. Instincts comes from the navel. Instincts is about timing. It feels right. Now is the time to do that. Let's do it. Inspiration comes from your heart, that you feel expanded. You feel more wholesome. You feel more lasting joy in fulfilling that vision. You feel inspiration in your heart, that it has touched your heart and challenged your mind. Intuition, however, is a very subtle insight, like literally comes like a drop from your soul into your being, and you get a vision of a future which may not be logically possible, which may not even be feasible, but you begin to see the immense potential of what would become available or possible if that was to come true. So the best ideas are intuition. They are meant to be. The next best ideas are inspiration. They encourage you to bring forth the best version of yourself. The next best basically is instinct, where you can choose the right timing. Impulses are rarely good ideas or action. So, that, my friends, is the hierarchy of ideas. To download intuition, you need to really cultivate silence in your heart. When you have silence of the heart and silence of the mind, you listen to that sound of silence. That's when your soul speaks and you receive intuition. Inspiration is possible when you open your heart and you bring in a degree of goodwill and will to do good. You receive inspiration. Instinct is when you have a lot of situational awareness of what to do when. Impulse is when you're operating mostly from selfishness, self interest, or greed, or fear of survival. So I would say nurture more intuition, inspiration, and instincts that will give you freedom from impulses and make your life more wholesome.